Factsverse presents Riddles only a true genius can solve. Number 1. Name the country. This riddle can be difficult if you don't know what the image means. You have the letter I and a runner. If you're a genius, you could put the two together, I and ran, which creates the name of the country, Iran. Number 2. What always ends everything? Many people believe the answer to this riddle is death. While this is a good literal answer, it's not the best answer. The letter G is always at the end of the word everything. Therefore, G is the answer. Number 3. The more you add, the less it weighs. The laws of physics tell us that the more you add to something, the more it should weigh. That's why this riddle is kind of difficult to figure out. The answer is a hole. The more you add to that hole, the smaller it will get, making it, of course, weigh less. Number 4. What is the easiest way to double your money? To answer this riddle, you need to be clever. Most people in the investment world would tell you there is no sure way to double your money. If you put it in front of a mirror, it'll appear that you have, even though you're still holding the same amount in your hand. Number 5. It's greater than God, it's more evil than the devil, the poor have it, and if you eat it, you will die. What is it? This is one of the riddles only a true genius can solve. The answer is nothing. Literally, the word nothing. There is nothing that is greater than God, nothing more evil than the devil. The poor have nothing, and if you eat nothing, you will die of starvation. Number 6. Henry's mother had 4 children. April, May, and June were the first 3. What's the name of the 4th child? This riddle is very simple if you think and listen. Most people will say July is the 4th child, but that's wrong. Hear it again. Henry's mother had 4 children. April, May, and June were the first 3. What's the name of the 4th? Well, Henry. Henry's mother had 4 children, so Henry is the 4th child. The riddle tells you right there in the question. Number 7. 3 men are illiterate. 1 is deaf, the second is unable to use his voice, the third man is blind. The deaf man kidnaps the blind man's wife. How will the second man reveal this to the blind man? Well, technology answers this question. The second man can use a text message or a program that can speak to the man. These men live in the 21st century, and just about anything would be possible. Number 8. A book slipped from a man's hands and fell on the floor, making a loud noise. 20 eyes looked at him. How many people were in the library? The answer is 11. People have 2 eyes. However, pairs of eyes weren't mentioned. There were 10 people in the room, plus the man who dropped the book. He might not have been able to look at himself, however, he was still in the library. Number 9. A man was born in 1955. He is alive and well today at the age of 33. How is this possible? The man was born in hospital room number 1955. We never said it was the year 1955. Number 10. Why can't you take a picture of a man with a wooden leg? It's impossible to take a picture with a wooden leg. You need a camera if you're going to take a picture of something. Number 11. Spot the numbers. This is more of a test for color blindness. If you have perfect color vision, you will see the number 838. Number 12. Find the odd color. Another color vision test. If you have perfect color vision, you'll notice that the shade of pink in the number 3 spot is different from the rest. Number 13. What am I? My first is at your door. My second is in your cereal. My third is everyone's desire. My whole is in one of the United States. What am I? The answer is matrimony. Mat, rye, money. A mat is at the door, there is often rye in cereal, everyone wants more money, and matrimony is a state of unison. That one's pretty tough. Number 14. The wet question. What is wetter and wetter the more it dries? A towel. As the towel dries you, it gets wetter and wetter itself. Number 15. The traveler. What travels around the world while staying in a corner? The answer is a stamp. Stamp's always in the corner of an envelope no matter where in the world it's delivered. Number 16. Down, then up? What is it that goes down and then goes up? The answer is rain. When rain falls, it evaporates and then goes up into the atmosphere. Number 17. Never share. When you get hold of me, you want to share me. When you share me, you can no longer have me. What am I? The answer is a secret. When you know a secret, you want to share it, but when you share it, it's no longer your secret. Number 18. Knock knock. A woman books a hotel to stay overnight. When she's ready to go to sleep, there is a knock on the door. When she opens it, there's a man standing there saying, "I'm sorry." He says that he must have mistaken the two rooms. The man leaves and takes the elevator downstairs. The woman goes back to her room and calls hotel security. What made her suspicious of the man? Well, she was suspicious because people don't knock on their own hotel room door. Number 19. The useless. The one who made me had no need for me. The one who bought me had no use for me. The one who used me could not see me or feel me. What am I? The answer is a coffin. Coffin makers don't need them. The person buying the coffin is alive and they don't need it. The person who uses the coffin is dead, so they cannot see or feel it. Number 20. The lady murderer riddle. A lady shot her husband. Next, she dips him under the water and hangs him up. The next morning, she and her husband have breakfast. What really happened? Now, the woman shot a picture of her husband. She dipped the photo in the water and then hung it up to process it. Number 21. What is it? I can be seen in water, but I never get wet. What am I? The answer is a reflection. You can see your reflection in the water, but the reflection is not itself wet. Number 22. Who survived? There was a plane crash. The media reports that every single person died. If so, who survived? Married couples survived. The media said that every single person died, not the married ones. Number 23. Answers, please. You always come to answer me, however, I never ask you a question. Who am I? The answer is a telephone. You answer the phone even though it never asks you a question. It just rings. Number 24. The non-living riddle. I have 4 fingers and carry a thumb. I'm not alive. Who am I? A glove. Gloves have 4 fingers and a thumb, and yet they are inanimate objects. Number 25. The winner of the race. You're in a race. The person in front of you is in the second position, and then you pass him. So what's your current position? You are in second place. If you passed the second-place runner, you went from third place to second. Many people answer first place, but that's wrong. Number 26. What am I? I have a heart, but no organs. What am I? The answer is a deck of cards. One of the suits in a deck of cards is, of course, hearts. Number 27. The confusing riddle. This has keys but no locks. It has space but no room. You can enter, however, there is no way out. What am I talking about? A keyboard. Keyboards have keys, a space bar, and an enter key. Number 28. What is this delicate? I am so delicate that even saying my name will break me. What am I? Silence. Just saying the word silence breaks the silence. Number 29. The who comes first riddle. A monkey, a cat, and a bird are racing up a coconut tree. Whoever climbs the fastest eats the banana. Who will eat the banana? Nobody will eat the banana. They're climbing a coconut tree. Weren't you listening? Number 30. The Stay Out Riddle. What is easy to go into but difficult to come out of? The answer is trouble. You can easily find trouble. Getting out of it is a bit more difficult. I'm sure we can all relate to that one. Number 31. A 6-letter word. There is a word with just 6 letters. If you take one out, 12 remains. What's the word? Dozens. If you take one letter out of dozens, the S, you're left with dozen, which is 12. Number 32. The father with no son. A is the father of B. However, B cannot be the son of A. How's that possible? Because B is A's daughter. There is no son in the family. Subscribe for more.